In the heart of 14th century West Africa, a powerful empire rose from the Golden Sands, an empire whose legacy would echo through the corridors of time. This was the Mali Empire, and at its helm stood one of history's most legendary rulers, Mansa Musa. Born around 1280 AD, Musa took the throne in 1312, stepping into leadership of a land brimming with wealth rich in gold, salt, and cultural splendor. But under his rule, Mali transformed from a powerful kingdom into a global force, entering what many call its golden age. Situated at the crossroads of trans-Saharan trade routes, Mali became the beating heart of commerce. The empire controlled vast gold mines in Bamboukbour and Wangara, producing nearly half of the world's gold at the time. Gold didn't just glisten in the rivers it pulsed through the empire's veins. Alongside it was salt, a precious mineral essential for preserving food and maintaining health in a scorching climate. This strategic location turned Mali into a trade nexus, connecting Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. But Mansa Musa's legacy wasn't forged by wealth alone. It was his vision that truly set him apart. He imagined Mali not just as a commercial giant, but as a center of learning, culture, and faith. He invited scholars, poets, architects, and artists from across the Islamic world, laying the groundwork for a cultural renaissance. Under Musa, cities like Timbuktu blossomed into intellectual beacons, attracting thinkers from as far away as Cairo and Persia. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a journey that would change the world's perception of Mali forever, his pilgrimage to Mecca. As a devout Muslim, it was a sacred duty, but Musa didn't travel alone. He led a caravan of 60,000 people, nobles, scholars, soldiers, and servants accompanied by 100 camels carrying over 18 tons of gold. As they passed through cities like Cairo, Musa's generosity stunned observers. He handed out so much gold that it caused inflation in local economies, devaluing gold for years. In today's money, the gold he gave away would be worth over $17 billion. And that was just a fraction of his fortune. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage was more than a religious act, it was a statement of power. Word of Mali's wealth spread like wildfire, putting the empire on medieval maps across Europe and the Middle East. Musa used this newfound global recognition to forge diplomatic and economic ties, strengthening Mali's influence far beyond its borders. Back home, Musa invested in lasting change. He built mosques, libraries, and universities, including the iconic Djinguereber Mosque in Timbuktu. He turned the city into a center of knowledge, home to thousands of manuscripts on subjects like medicine, law, astronomy, and philosophy. He also governed wisely, dividing the empire into provinces led by loyal governors. His administrative reforms and respect for Islamic law blended with local customs created a just, efficient, and peaceful society. The strong military protected trade routes and ensured Mali's prosperity for decades. Though the Mali Empire declined after Mansa Musa's death in 1337, his legacy never faded. Historians today estimate his wealth would exceed $1 trillion, making him arguably the richest person in history. Think about this, if he gave away over $17 billion during one journey, that may have been only 10% to 30% of his net worth. The rest poured into building a legacy of knowledge, power, and pride. Mansa Musa's story isn't just a tale of riches, it's a celebration of African greatness, of a time when West Africa stood tall on the global stage. As the sun sets over the savannah, his golden legacy still shines, a reminder that history's most remarkable leaders don't just rule, they inspire.